Hi guys, Go Mama from the garden. Yes. So I want to show you a little bit of what I have done. We have taken our pig panels. We have put them up against our vegetables, tomatoes, and we will start wiring them up. Yes, it is hard work, but well worth it. I left some tomatoes not done. I want to show you the difference in tomatoes not done like this and tomatoes done just with a stake. I do lots of tomatoes. This is not a lot of tomatoes for me. I have a whole nother row that I just planted of baby tomatoes. So we'll see how they do. Those are big boys. I also reused the hay from my goats in their paddocks. Fresh hay, nice. I used the top part. I didn't use like the poopy part. Well, all of it's poopy, but I used the top part of the hay. And this will keep down your weeds. And as you water, it keeps the water in for your tomatoes. Now, one thing I do with my tomatoes is, and not everybody does this, but I have found that this works for our area, okay? I take off the bottom part of the plant. Get right down in here. A lot of times, this bottom part of the plant right here is on the ground, okay? Right here. So you don't want that. So you take those off, okay? Now, see how it's yucky here? It's yucky here. This I've found from a few years of doing this. In our area, we have blight real bad. Now, blight here is bad for the tomatoes. So, what I have noticed in my years of gardening is everybody gets blight around here. Except us. So I'm like, what am I doing that's different from everyone else? And one of the things is you get the rotten part of the stems. You take those off, or you see spots on your tomatoes, you take those leaves off. It is very important not to get a fungus on your tomatoes, and blight is a form of a fungus, okay? So what we do, see, I go right in here, I just pull that last one off, see? And see, there's already a fungus on it, from the ground. And so I just take them right off. And that's what I do, guys, so that nothing is laying on the ground. I'll zip strip these up. Zip strips, again, are my very best friends. Zip strips. And that's what I use, or yarn, to put these tomatoes up, okay? And that's basically it, guys. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing from the garden. Let's walk out here. We have planted around the trees several things. But one of the things that is planted around the trees, and it looks beautiful, is, does anybody know what that is? dill. Dill me a river. Look at all this dill, guys. So I'm going to let this flour out, and then we're going to dry it. See how pretty it looks, guys? And that is dill. This is everywhere here around my plants. So we're going to take it this year, and we're going to use it, dry it, and use it for our canning. So like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. Toodles!